Hi everyone, how are you? This is Gakwe Waireri. This is Real Estate Demystified, giving you small snippets about real estate and talking about how real estate has evolved, talking about the things that I have learned over my time in real estate so that we can learn together and so that maybe you can learn a few things that you didn't know. So in the past, I've talked about so many things. I've talked about off-plan projects. I've talked about show houses. I was just right now in this season, we are doing a staging for a show house. So that is also a very exciting time. And this process of doing the show house has got me thinking about the things that people can do to make their properties value go higher, or even just be good and be maintained in a very nice way that keeps their worth, at least if not going higher, at least it doesn't go down. So I know that you have seen severally maybe billboards or adverts saying that we are selling value added plots, we are selling value added units, and maybe you wonder what those values are. So I'm going to start pole. I will be explaining what value addition is to different sectors of the industry, what value addition means to land, what value addition means to an apartment or a house, because they're different. And first of all, the first thing we'll start with, I'll just tell you what value addition means. So value addition is actually a monetary or a non-monetary process that enhances either the appearance or the function of a product. In this case, it is where you enhance the appearance or function of either a property that is land or a property that is a house. So when you hear them say that we are selling value-added plots, what are they talking about? Well, the people who are selling value-added plots, they actually have pieces of land that they have either demarcated separately or pieces of land that is just one big chunk and some value has been added to it. So for you to know which kind of value or what they're talking about, these are some of the things that they mean when they say they've added value to their plots. So when you're driving around or when you're walking, I know you see very many plots of land. And I know sometimes you go to a place that they're selling plots of land and they will tell you this plot of land is 100,000, but that plot over there is 500,000 because that has some value added to it. What does it mean? It means that plot that has some value added to it, there are some utilities and amenities that have been added to the land to make it worth more. For instance, some of the things that they do is maybe doing water piping. So they've gone to the Ministry of Water, they've gotten licenses to do water piping, and they've come to the land and they've done good water piping such that if you buy that piece of land, you will not have the struggle to actually now go look at the sources of water, what to do, how do you get water into your land. That has already been done for you. So that is an addition of value. The other thing that they can do is electricity. They can come, fit out the electric poles, make sure that the poles are strategically placed, that whoever buys a piece of land in that area can actually access electricity all the time and can actually just, when your house is done, you just need to pull one wire and electricity is in your house. You don't need to go to Kenya Power, make an application, pay the amount that is needed, follow up with their Kenya Power guys when they are coming to do the fit outs. You don't need to do that. That has been done for you. So that is a value that has been added to your property. Something else that they do is if this property is way off the municipality, meaning that there are some services that are found in the municipality that are not in the urban, that are not in the rural area. This may be a sewer line, for instance. They can do sewer lines for you. They tell you, we already have an established sewer line. You do not have to come here and dig your own septic tank. You don't need to come and do that. We've actually established a sewer line that connects to the main sewer, and you do not need to do that job for yourself. That is something that also is an added value. By the way, I'm not just talking about you buying and seeing. There's also maybe if you have land with the intention of selling, these are some of the things that can help you change your land or remove your land from one range of price to another. Because remember, if you're selling land and maybe you have a big chunk and you're splitting it into small pieces, maybe into 50 by 100s or 40 by 80s or 40 by 60s, depending on what you want to sell, when you're adding these services to a larger piece of land, it may actually be cheaper for you to just do the services. Then instead of selling that parcel of land for 100, sell it for 250. You've added value. And the people coming in will see, well, you actually thought of us. So we've said you can put water lines so that when they come, they don't have to go to the Ministry of Water and sort out their water issues. You can add electricity poles so that access to electricity is faster and quicker and more efficient. You can add a sewer line so that they don't have problems and digging of septics. And remember, if these properties are so close together, you can't have somebody digging a septic here and another one a septic here, and then you have another person with a borehole here and another person, because there are even rules that govern how far boreholes have to be from each other. So you can't have every 50 by 100 has a borehole, every 50 by 100 has a septic tank. But when you do it yourself, when this has been done, that land has gained a bit of value. And it has now, it'll cost more. Then there are some people who go to as far as doing fencing. So you have 10 acres and you want to sell each acre on separately or to a different buyer. So you do a perimeter wall. That this perimeter wall will help, first of all, in demarcations and boundaries, and that's a cost that you have removed from the person who's buying. So if you have a 10 acres and you decide, let me just fence it, and in fact, I will not just fence it with a stone, I will actually do an electrical fencing for this land, that is also adding value to that piece of land. So it will, when you add value, the cost keeps going higher. There's something else that you can do. Now you've put a perimeter wall, you've given them water, you've given them electricity. I'm talking to you as a seller, and the buyer, you have been given all these things. They can go ahead and actually provide gates, saying that yes, we are selling, every 50 by 100 will have its own perimeter wall, and we will actually install the gate. There's an advantage to this. This also means that at least there's a bit of uniformity when it comes to the people who are living there. You will not find somebody with a mabati fence and somebody else with a wooden fence, and then there's a one with a stone fence. When you do this, there's uniformity. So the people who are coming there, they actually now know, oh, so that fence has already been done, the gate has already been done, so this is the kind of housing that I want to put up in this area, if you're intending to do it for housing. If you're intending to do it for to use the land for farming, maybe the water will be necessary because maybe you're doing irrigation. Security will be necessary because you don't want people coming and harvesting your plants. So it depends with what the land is for. But you can always add value to your parcel of land to sell. And for you, a buyer, if you're looking into buying, it would be wise for you to actually buy land where value is added. So things like water have been done, electricity has been done, the fencing has been done, there is an established sewer line, there is maybe a gate even, and then there are other people who even the boundaries have been set. Maybe there's only one perimeter wall that is running across the entire piece of land, maybe across the 10 acres, but there's no fence for the 50 by 100 parcels inside the 10 acres. But you can put demarcations. So you know that there's a boundary set. This person's parcel reaches here, mine begins here. So those are some of the things you need to look at. They have even gone further, and now you can even get value where you buy land that already has a title. It means that the guy took the trouble to bring in the surveyor, to bring in somebody from the ministry who will register this land. When you come in and you buy, you already have a title. So you do not even need to go now and you have problems looking for where do you register your title, how do I confirm if this title is in another name. That has already been done. Is it possible to have this kind of lands out for sale that are not genuine? Yes, due diligence still has to be done, but it is an advantage to you if you are able to get land that has added value to it. All right, so added value is good because it saves the client a lot of time, and it also means it's worth more to the seller, so you are able to make a bigger margin of profit. As much as the work to do it has been more, it still gives you a bigger margin of profit than just selling land that has no added value. So that is what added value means when it comes to land. In my next video, we will do added value to housing. And then we will see what will you do if you have a house that you've been intending to lease, but it's not going. People are not taking it up. You're telling them that the rent is 100,000, but when they look at it, they tell you, we think this is worth 80. So what can you do so that your property, so that your unit can rent or fetch the amount that you have in mind? So watch out for my next clip, and we will do value addition for apartments, houses, and let's see how this runs, because value addition is good when a customer can get more value for their money. It is always a plus. More value for your money. So as a client, it's important. If you're looking for land to buy, always weigh your options. See which lands don't require so much work after you've purchased, and then if you get a land that is in a good area that has value added to it, that's a better option than just getting land somewhere where if you need to develop it, you will now go through all the protocols of putting electricity, water, sewer lines, boreholes, all that, title deeds, registration. So it's good, and that is what value addition for property, for land means. So watch out for the next one, and let's do value addition for houses. God bless you. Be aware. And this is Real Estate Demystified. Contact me down below. If you have any question, just ask and I will answer, and we will get landing. All right? Keep it locked on this channel. Thank you so much for subscribing. Have yourself a wonderful day. Bye.